Teaching for me started really truly from a year 10 work experience, I suppose. And I went to college in Ivybridge, went to a small primary school called Stowford Primary School, which was my old primary school as a child, and did a 2-week year 10 work experience. It was just the flavour that I had for it. It was just the fact that I actually enjoyed working with children, enjoyed the relationships that people had within the setting. It's just an area that I felt I could have an impact really on the lives of other people. Make sure if you're trying to get your first job, keep your sort of application nice and fresh. And I always say to many candidates when they come in, for instance, you can write me 2 or 3 pages worth of A4 paper, that's brilliant. But if you don't get me in the first paragraph, or you don't get me about what you're about as an individual, I'm going to be turned off in terms of actually wanting to read the rest of it. So keep it nice and short and punchy, and be very factual based upon what it is that you're able to do. I think you have to come across as passionate. You have to come across as wanting it, and wanting it for that school particularly. And one of the questions I always ask candidates is, why do you want my school particularly? And why do you want to be here for my children? As opposed to sort of, you're just desperate to get a job. And that can come across really clearly in terms of candidates as well, and particularly NQTs. We all know they're really keen to get a job, but that can be really, really telling at times when it just looks like they're desperate for anything. So you're going into a tough competitive market when you're applying for jobs in March, April, May time, but you've got to make yourself stand out. And I think when you come in and do your interview and you do your lessons, you have to come across as confident, come across as clear, but also don't be afraid to say, I don't know that, I'm willing to learn it, rather than trying to either formulate an answer around it or just try and second guess what the interviewer is wanting you to say. Just be honest, really.